Oh boy. I don't know why we put ourselves through this, man. Anyway, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show! I am your host, Andrew Illy! And this is the ball of motherfucking truth, man! Thank you very much for joining me, wherever you are around the world. Wherever you are, you silly motherfuckers. Ooh, it hurts, man. It hurts. It hurts a lot. But for some reason, I'm actually feeling more calm than I usually would be. I think because I'm used to it by now, man. I don't know. Just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Last week, I said we are the worst team in the league. And I'll stick by it. And it's quite clear now. I think we are. Yet another soulless, spiritless, heartless, awful, cringeworthy performance. And tonight, I just feel so flat and defeated. I feel defeated. And it's almost pointless trying to get up for these games, getting hyped for any of the matches, let alone a rivalry against our arch rivals, Collingwood. Usually I'd be pumped. I don't know if you guys felt that too. And like a little bit of me tried to get up for this one, but as the game just goes on and on, you're just like, man, this is just not right. It's not right. I said months ago, it's so uninspiring and unexciting watching this team. And now it's kind of to the point where it's almost unwatchable. It's seriously like unbearable. Thank God I didn't go tonight. I was going to go. I made a last minute decision not to go. I thought I'd rather take care of my family who's been sick all week. And, you know, make sure they're all good. Let alone, or meanwhile, I'm the one getting sick. Sick of this bullshit. Sick of this fucking team every week. I have to witness this crap. I mean, that's what makes me sick. This team makes me sick. Oh, I told you, it's unbearable. It is unbearable. That is, guys, that is 4, I'm not going to include this one, but that's 4 shocking performances on the trot now. And I'm including the Eagles one in there, despite us winning. I'm including that in there. 4 just awful performances. Let's just think about this for 1 second. You've been embarrassed, humiliated by North Melbourne and Port Adelaide. The fans are looking for a response. The club is in need of a response. You have the arch rivals Collingwood. What a perfect opportunity this is. But they don't give a fuck. Because they have checked out. They are a mentally weak team who gave up. They gave up round 1. They gave up tonight. They've given up on most of the losses. Who in their right mind believes in this team anymore? You would think that they would be up for the fight against Collingwood at least, right? I don't know. Do they believe efforts only last one quarter? Because, it started off for us playing a half this season, then it went to a quarter, then to quarterless football. But they probably do believe that one quarter is enough, because that's all they played tonight in the first quarter, and we were still behind, we were still losing. We probably could have been in front, mind you, but I don't know. I tweeted before the game, tonight I want to see, after all the bullshit, I want to see 100% effort. Passion, physicality. Fucking get stuck in there. Start hurting people. Show some courage and some risk taking. Fight for everything and leave it out there. That's what I wanted to see tonight. I knew we were going to lose. I called it Monday. I said we're going to get thumped. But instead of all that, man, we got a half-assed effort. And piss-weak physicality. I mean, how many fucking missed tackles did you guys see out there today? Some risky stuff in the first half, maybe, but just it was overshadowed by our poor, awful, atrocious skills. And overall, just not good enough. We're just not good enough. And that's why we are the worst team in the league right now. And this doesn't even feel like a rivalry anymore against Collingwood. Sorry, Pies fans. It just doesn't hit the same. Your banter, you can say whatever you want. We don't care. Seriously, it doesn't hit the same anymore. We ruined that for yous, and we ruined it for us too. Because right now, it's basically a bye round for Collingwood. It's crazy. I see the chat. Don't worry, guys. I'll get to you guys. Everyone's calling for the shut up. Don't worry. Voss will get the shut up this week. He might even not have a job after tonight. Seriously. But did you guys, speaking of Voss, did you guys notice how the narrative changed midweek? Where you sit on the fence, like, is it Voss, is it not Voss? Whatever. I see both sides. But a lot of people gave in to the narrative midweek and felt sorry for Voss and said it's not him, it's the players. I'm here to tell you it is him. It is Voss. But it also is the players, and it's also the people around Voss, all the assistant coaches. It's all of them. I'm going to blow your minds now. Let me blow your minds. This exact time last year, round 17, GWS, we're fucking pounding them in the first quarter, thumping them, playing the best footy I've literally ever seen us play. It's been 12 months since that day that we lost after we were smashing them. All right, that kick-started everything. It's been 12 months since. There's been 25 games since then. Guess how many we've won? 8. Not even a third of all those 25 games. But wait, 5 of those 8 wins were against Eagles and North. We've beaten Eagles 3 times and North Melbourne twice. So let's disclude those for 1 second. Then that would be 3 wins out of 20. But let's keep Voss. People keep telling me this game plan works. Where? Where is it working? We lost in almost every bloody statistic tonight. We lost by 10 goals. This style is dead to these players. And if it wasn't, we don't have the players to make it work. In Voss's defense, some of these players can't kick, they can't mark, they can't even handball, tackle, score goals from fucking 20 meters out directly in front. I know that's not Voss. However, these players look confused. They are not motivated. They can't make decisions. They're confused about their positioning defensively and the structure, or which man am I going to chase, or which do I have to go back? Do I go to the ball? They're confused, man. They've got no idea what's going on. Do I track back? Do I attack? So what are they working on in training? All the coaches must go, because it's clearly not working. They don't believe in it. They don't understand it. They're done. They're done, man. The effort is dead. Players aren't playing for these coaches, let alone Michael Voss, and they don't believe in this game plan. You can see it, and the system doesn't work anymore. Their fucking media corporate bullshit language that I hear Voss speak and the other coaches, it's everything a fan would want to hear. But I ain't buying none of that shit, man. I'm not buying it. Seriously. And I know some of our players, especially our more experienced players and leaders, they haven't stepped up. And they look fucking miserable out there. They look, oh my God, they're so depressed. Cripps looks depressed. Cripps seriously looks, he looks like he's seen a ghost. Doesn't have the hunger anymore. This time last year, he was fucking shoving people out of the way. Give me that fucking ball. He doesn't have the hunger anymore. Charlie Curnow has the confidence of Sean Hampson. I mean, the guy hasn't kicked a goal in 3 weeks. He's a, two-time Coleman medalist? Hasn't kicked a goal in 3 weeks. I understand he worked hard around the field today and whatnot, but why is he working hard around the field? Just keep him right up there. Right up there in the forward line. I don't understand. That's coaching. Why is he working his ass off? We know Charlie shouldn't be doing that. Doherty looks like he's on his last legs. His first half tonight was one of the worst I've ever seen him play. I mean, he got 1 goal assist, but besides that, man, shocking. He couldn't hit a target. The body language of these players. Chera, he just looks bored. He's got this bored look on his face. Akers still can't kick. Akers, man, what has happened to Blake Akers, man? He's having the worst. Sorry, guys, was my mic cutting out? I just saw in the chat. I hope you guys can hear me now. Sorry, guys. That startled me. I hope you guys can hear me now. But let me know in the chat if there's any issues. Going into tonight, I'm like, I wonder what will catch my eye. What will impress me? What will we hang our hat on? Is it going to be the effort? Is it going to be the tackling? What can we take away from this game? What moments can we gravitate towards, to look forward to in the future? And all I can think about tonight, my biggest takeaway, every time I think back at the game, like what was the memory I have? It was Moya going for goal, getting smothered, 1 kick to McStay, and McStay goal. That's what I can think about, man. I just laughed. When that happened, I fucking laughed. I shook my head as well. And I hated that it was Moya because he's trying to prove himself in this team. But he is only another victim who was infected by this contagious shithousery footy we have displayed for weeks. We need change. We need it sooner rather than later. Graham Wright takes over on August 15th, and man, it just couldn't come soon enough. Seriously, this was so bad, man. I hope you guys can hear me. People were saying it was cutting in and out. I'm really sorry, guys. I've had a fucked up mic for a while. I bought a new headset thinking it would fix everything, but anyway, I'll get to you guys in the chat before we get into the review, man. But this was just painful. Swiss cheese, no chin ricotta, no Carlton. This one was over before it began. It kind of was. Simon says, bitter pill to swallow. Bitter pill, yep. It's awful, man. Danny Finn, welcome back, brother. G'day, Andrew. Another rough day in the office for us Blues supporters. Far out just keeps going, and it keeps getting worse, my man. It's seriously crazy. Craig, the drunk at the tram stop would be a walk-up to start next. Oh, man. Limonade. It's a terrible feeling. I'm apathetic to it. Craig says, no ticker. Heart's like a split peas. It's crazy, man. Heartless. Absolutely heartless. Arturo! John Elliott would be turning in his grave. Oh, man. CDR. I feel you guys. I feel you all. Trust me, I'm feeling exactly the same way. Danny says, feeling very flat. Couldn't really care less anymore, but oddly enough, I'm still furious at the results 100%, man. Because you want to see some sort of improvement, but we're on a landslide at the moment, man. It just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. Craig says, better off watching it from the from the home. The fridge is closer. Absolutely, man. Get stuck into some beverages for sure. Brian, next 7 rounds are now officially unwatchable. 100%. Ribsy, you're still going after the Richmond game. Shut up. Oh, man, it changed our season. It changed our season. It did. Craig, someone must have called the wrong pronoun. Weak as piss. They, them, this, that. Shut up. Get fucked with these pronouns, man. Rubbish. Eddie, that was a training drill for the Pies. Yeah, it was so easy. It really was. Voss has to go simply because the players have lost him. I agree, Eddie. They are no longer playing to his instructions. Whatever he's saying to them is just going through one ear, out the other. I'm more shocked tonight than in Thailand, and it was a lady boy. Craig. Oh, man. It was a tranny surprise, was it? B.A. Richo, been a lifelong Carlton supporter. I've always loved our club, but I think I'm done. It's sad, B.A. Richo, man. It's very sad. Silent Storm, Michael's cutting out. Thank you for letting me know, and Illy as well. Thank you very much for letting me know, guys. I hope you kind of caught the gist of what I was saying. Why are we making a big deal out of it, says Eddie. Footy should just be fun. Just watch Charlie shaking hands with the opposition after half-time and wanting to joke around. Oh, Eddie, man, that made me sick. Made me so angry. I hate people smiling after embarrassing losses, especially when they've been in shit form as well. Voss has got the game plan in Ladyboy Bar and he was sober. Hewitt was so depressed that he refused to kick the ball in, fearing of turning it over. 3 kicks all game for our prime midfielder. Wow. I've got to go back and check the stats. Something weird has happened to Cripper, says Limonade. Maybe saw a UFO or ghost. Man, I reckon if he saw a UFO right now, he's just waiting for it to suck him out of there. Seriously. Dennis P, love your show, mate. I've made a simple decision. No more money coming out of my hard-earned dollars is going to this club. They have no respect for us fans. I feel you, brother. I feel you. Even Current Affairs had a segment on Carlton tonight. Did they? Wow, there you go. DC 91. What a waste of all those years down. Years of Carlton. These should be the glory days. Very sad days, yeah. You know, we're meant to be in our premiership window. We thought we were there 2 years ago. What happened? So who... Craig... Who's on the graffiti committee? Ribsy, what do I think of Chincotta getting dropped? I thought it was harsh. He didn't have a good game, but so many others didn't have a good game, and they still got a game, so I would keep him in just because I don't think one game is going to define who Chincotta is, because I thought he's been pretty solid, man. Maybe the matchup didn't work for him. I would definitely keep him in this side. He's too... I don't know, Voss tends to drop... I mean, didn't he drop him for... When was it? The elimination final. Against Brisbane. He dropped Chincotta. And I'm like, that one hurt. So, yes, I want him in the side. Zeke, the worst part of Collingwood will do this to Carlton for the next few seasons. Yep, I know. Well, Voss has only won once. And that was the 2023... win. When our backs were against the wall that day too, Charlie had an amazing game. Kicked 6, didn't he, against Darcy Moore? Man, that Charlie. Oh, bring him back, please. Man, incredible. Incredible. Man, this was bad. Was it as bad as last week? Almost. First half, like, especially that second quarter, just felt lifeless, like I said. It didn't feel like a rivalry. You know. No. Thank you, Zeke. Amazing super chat. Have a drink on me, mate. Thank you, brother. Love it. Appreciate that, bro. This didn't feel like a rivalry. Nobody for Carlton had a moment which made us go, wow. Nothing to lift the crowd. Maybe, you know, Zach Williams was awesome. But nothing energized the crowd and got that crowd going. You know, there's a very specific sound that us fans used to make at the game. And it was this fucking deep, tribal roar. I have not heard it all season. All season, it's gone. The lack of communication in marking contests in that first half, bad decisions, very indecisive, especially defensive-wise, fucking shocking, man. Turnovers, we were just getting punished. Pies are deadly, and to their credit, they were awesome. They didn't have to do too much, seriously. They were just cleaner, smarter, more composed. Their entries inside 50... This is a blueprint on how a forward line should work. They spread us like arse cheeks, man. Create space. It looks unbelievable. They're leading out left and right and straight, and we don't know what's going on, but that's how it should be. That's how a forward line should operate. We, on the other hand, literally make it look impossible and just overcomplicate it every time we're going inside 50. Our entries and our skills are just fucking shocking. Dismal. We have some of the worst kicking in the league. And we just make it look so hard. Much harder than it is. I don't get it. Our forward line structure, as opposed to Collingwood's, is so ugly. Like, why didn't we have a big man in the forward line at all times? I don't get it. We're kicking it long to a small forward like Motlop when Darcy Moore and Jeremy Howe are laughing their asses off. They're just like, easy mark, bang. Easy mark, bang. Spoil, bang. Shocking. Akers, Doherty, Chera, Ollie Hollins, like the kicking inside 50 was just not AFL standard. And like I said about Zach Williams, I thought to this point at halftime, he was BOG for us, probably all game, but especially that first half. Haynes was good. Hewitt was good in the first half. I didn't mind him in the first half, but second half. That third quarter got so ugly. I tweeted out, I'd rather literally scratch a blackboard. That's how cringeworthy and ugly and disgusting the footy was. It was embarrassing. This team has completely lost its identity. They've lost their balls and zero pride in this team. Seriously, we're playing Collingwood and we just got absolutely mauled. I wanted to see physicality. It didn't see much. We'll continue to be a laughingstock. We'll continue to be a meme club unless something changes. And it's so hard to watch, man. Guys, before I get into the actual review, smack that like button for me. Really helps the channel out. Puts me in those YouTube algorithms. I appreciate it. Leave a super chat. Thank you very much for Zeke, who did that before. Subscribe if you're new here. We are nearing our goal of 600 subbies. I love it, man. You know, this March last year, I had 60. And I was doing this channel for 2 years. So getting to 600 was my goal this year, man. I mean, we've absolutely exceeded that. But let's do it, man. Let's keep growing. Get to 1,000. That's the next goal. But let's get to 600. I want 600 right after this stream. That would be amazing. So thank you very much for supporting. Leave a comment if you're watching after the fact. Follow us on all social medias. I'm tweeting during the games all the time. I'll get back to the chat quickly before I get into it. Carlton just started a 10-year rebuild, says Craig. If I hear one more Carlton fan say, if we win the rest of the games, we can play finals, they need to check into a mental asylum, says Dennis. Absolutely, man. Where are they? What? What are they thinking? It's actually mathematically impossible after tonight as well. I'm pretty sure it is. Before tonight, we're like 3 or 4 games outside the 8. What? This season was done weeks ago. Possibly the biggest waste of time and any effort in any football rebuild. Carlton are an absolute embarrassment, says Richo. Man, harsh words, but the truth. This is the ball of truth. I hear. We're shocking, man. We are the best and most passionate supporters in the world. 2023 finals were insane, Limonade says. DC91, bring back Aaron Hamill. He's in the coaching staff. He can get out. I'd rather him playing, seriously. But back to you, Limonade. I was at the Sydney game and the Melbourne game, the elimination final, and then the semi-final against Melbourne. To this day, I have never, ever been to a better game in my life. Best crowd I've ever witnessed. Man, I think I cried literally for 20 minutes. I was hugging 2 random blokes next to me. My wife was in a headlock on my right. These 2 random blokes were on my left. I had them all in a headlock. I'm bawling my eyes out. It was the best moment, man, and it's sad that was it. We got one great quarter in the prelim, and then after that, maybe that's where all this one quarter business started, man. But yeah, that was my favourite game. That was fucking unbelievable. That was an out-of-body experience, and for those of you who were there, or even watching on TV, man, you know, that was something really, really special. And the fact that we haven't been able to recapture that makes me fucking sick. Seriously. That was an incredible night, and that was the foundation that we needed to be like, we want to get back to that feeling, but it's never happened. It's never happened, man. We were on the right track, then I don't know what happened. What the fuck happened to this team? Absolutely crazy, man. What did you guys think? Let me know what you think in the chat. What did you guys think of the ins and outs this week? So we had Moya, Cowan, Evans, O'Farrell, Pitternet and Carroll come in. Boyd got dropped, or was he injured? I don't know. Sard, Jack Silvani, Chincotta, Lewis Young, and Billy Wilson out. I think Billy Wilson was harsh. He didn't have a great game, let's be honest, but it wasn't his fault, man. Just a shit game to debut in. And like I said about Moya, when he got smothered tonight, he's just another victim who became infected by the contagious shithousery footy. Billy Wilson was that last week. Chincotta, harsh. Lewis Young, not surprised. Jack Silvani getting injured sucked. He's probably been our revolutionary player this year. Sardi got concussed. And we've got a lot of outs as well. Collingwood had a lot of outs tonight. There's just no excuse, man. We lost by 56 points in the end, and it's just, I don't know. The guys that came in, I think O'Farrell will be dropped next week. I can just see it coming. You know what? Even if the youngies play bad, just give him another shot anyway at this point. Seriously, who cares? Who fucking cares? I was interested to see how Charlie would go and if he would kick any goals tonight. He kicked 0. I was interested to see Moya because he's been performing in the VFL. He got another call up. He scored a nice goal and a nice mark, but outside of that, didn't really do too much, didn't get too involved. I think he hasn't really gotten up to the pace and the fitness of the game yet. But you know what? Next week, I would play him again. Seriously, what's the point of dropping him? There's no point right now. Just keep playing him. Let them get their games in, match fitness. Because the fitness of VFL and the match fitness of AFL level is completely 100% different. So you've got to let the players adapt and get used to it. I was looking at Chera, Cripps, our midfield tonight. Were they going to lift? You know, they're all talk in the media. Silent Storm, when's the next buy round? Paul, Cripps should go. He deserves to see a premiership. He won't see one at Carlton. I know. It's sad. It's very sad. Ah, man. I was also looking at our experienced players like Doherty, Motlop. Well, not Motlop, but I wanted to see more out of it. Motlop did okay. He scored a couple of goals. I'm always harsh on Jesse Motlop. I still don't think he's good enough for this side, but I was pleased with his effort to a degree tonight. I had a question here. Will our smalls do anything? What would the forward line do? Who's going to tag Dacos, who fucking ripped us again tonight? Ah, man, all these questions. No answers. Zach Williams. This is right at the start of the game. Zach Williams with a beautiful pass to Charlie Curnow on the lead. 40 metres out directly in front. No confidence, Charlie. Missed it. And from that moment, man, I'm just like, it's going to be one of those nights. We'll probably get a few chances and then absolutely cop it on the other side. McGovern just absolutely butchered a loose ball. It ended up with Dacos, who had the shot, and he, to his credit, tracked back and smothered him. Saved the goal there. Well done, Gov. Wiedering and O'Farrell, almost the most embarrassing moment. I can't remember who shot this ball. Was it Elliott? He's kicked it over the top, and both of them, lack of communication, not talking to each other, and it's barely hit O'Farrell on the bicep, and it's gone in for a behind. But it would have been a goal, but they both completely missed it, and I'm just like, oh my God, here we go. You just knew this, this was the start of a trend tonight. So after we had a couple entries and then Collingwood had a couple entries, our kick-ins are so fucking bad, man. Hoskin Elliott scored the first goal right from a bad kick-in. It was the right idea, but just terrible execution. Maynard rebound to Myercheck with the assist. Hoskin Elliott goal. They got the first goal of the game. And right then and there, I'm like, what's the point? Pye's got a clearance. Ball to ground, panicking everywhere. Elliott off the ground, goal. Lack of communication again. They easily got in behind us, Collingwood, and there was 13-1. There was a 2-minute period where we had multiple entries but missed marks, bad kicks. Our entries just... We're kicking it inside 50 without looking. Seriously. I don't get it. No one had composure out there. We finally worked out one from defense to attack. Charlie marked it 55 metres out and has rushed and kicked it behind. 7 entries to 2 up until this point, and we're down by 2 goals. Finally, Zach Williams got our first goal. And it was from a stoppage inside 50. TDK with a tap, and he snapped one from about 30 metres out. That crept it back 8-13. Then Charlie Curnow with 0 awareness rushing. Had the ball on 50. Wasn't thinking straight. He got smothered. Luckily, he got the rebound, regathered himself, and kicked it inside 50 to Zach Williams again, who didn't take the mark, but he got front on contact and got the free kick and scored the goal, 14-13. So we actually hit the lead, and I was a little bit shocked because I thought once we go behind, that's it. Zach Williams being held in the middle of the field right after this goal. The very next centre clearance, he was being held. Umpires don't know how they didn't see it, but this ended up turnover. And Harry O'Farrell got caught, and Membry got the goal. But it should have been a free kick to Zach Williams in the middle. Now Collingwood have hit the lead. Motlop with a goal. Hewitt got the assist. Chera inside 50. TDK got a great loose ball pickup on the lead. Kind of a half volley. Handballed it to Hewitt, who completely butchered the kick, but it found its target. And Motlop got the goal from a set shot about 30 metres out. So Jesse's starting to kick those ones now, apparently. Zach Williams. The next one. Shocking defending. Everyone's gone up for a mark here. off a clearance. Nobody stayed behind the contest. No one dropped back. So literally 3 Carlton players have gone up for the mark. And then out the back, McStay has just literally got the easiest goal ever. Collingwood hit the lead again. Chera, an awful free kick to give away. Unnecessary after this, but luckily Markov missed. And Akers gave up a shot to Charlie. Right at the end of the quarter, Akers has marked it. 40 metres out, 45 metres out. Zero confidence. Kicks it very wide to, was it Carroll? Who then gave it up to McGovern, who missed. So no one wanted to take responsibility of having a shot right at the end here. And we ended up missing. Shocking. And the first quarter, it was 21-27, we were down by a goal. So it wasn't too bad. Could have been in front, but also we didn't deserve to be because of our shocking entries. I'll just go to the chat quickly. Yeah, I've caught up. It's all good. DC91. Need Goldberg to spear Voss out of the coaching role. Who's next? I love Goldberg. Well, back in the day, Goldberg. Not so much Goldberg now. B.A. Richo, truth is, we supporters should not be angry at the players. There is something very wrong in how a club is managed. I agree. Shit rolls downhill and it all starts at the top. Sack the board to start. I feel you, man. We have the worst small forwards in the comp by a freaking mile, says Stephen Woods. Oh, that's pretty accurate, man. TP, 30 more years of Carl scum crap. Mate, it's not going to get any better. I'll tell you that much. Whether you support us or not, I don't know. But, yeah, man. Shocking. I'm going to definitely need a drink. Second quarter is where it started getting bad. Centre clearance. Pendle's inside 50. Membry took a mark and scored a goal. Straight off the bat. 33-21. Dacos got the next goal. Pies are just too clinical. We had our chances wasted on the other side. Mychek, quick hands. Off the marking contest. And Nick banged one from about 55 metres out. And they blew the lead out to 3 goals. Some just awful decisions going inside 50. Pies go on the counter attack and get a set shot. Options everywhere. And I don't even know what I've written here, but apparently Elliott missed a shot. We're going long. I tweeted this out. When we go inside 50, man, when we should go long, we go short. And when we should go short, we go long. The indecisiveness and just utter confusion and lack of skill execution here is remarkable. They make it look so impossible, it hurts. Chera with a bad turnover. Jamie Elliott scored the goal. So fucking frustrating. Pies are just deadly and they punish us every time. Every time. Motlop with a great read and intercept caused the turnover. It was a quick handball by Charlie, who was magnificent in this set of play. He just, very quick thinking, quick handball to Doherty, and Doherty got the assist to Orazio Fantasia for I think that was our only goal of the quarter. It was 29-47. And then, right on halftime, my pet hate, and it fucking shits me to tears. We concede a goal right on halftime, and it was just... I can't even remember what happened, but it was just a turnover, and then they got the ball, and literally, we just I think it was TDK who couldn't mark it on the wing, and then they just rebound and score so easily, and there was fucking 20 seconds left, man. So, who scored the goal? McStay scored the goal, 29-53. So we're down by 4 goals at halftime, when it probably should have been less. But anyway, I'm thinking... I have no belief whatsoever in the second half that we can turn this around, because all season our second halves have been absolute dog shit, and we are the Maxibon Blues. I'm going to have a sip of water. I should have put vodka in this, seriously. I need a drink, man. Drown my sorrows. Third quarter. We got fucking thumped. Seriously, they murdered us. First goal, Myercheck. Despite about 7 efforts of chasing every opponent we had, Pies were just always one step ahead, dictated the play through the middle, about 3 slipped tackles, got out-muscled, and they scored the goal. Myercheck made it a 30-point game, 29-59. TDK then marked it about, 20 metres out. Zach Williams set him up nicely. And I've said this all season, he cannot fucking kick a footy. And his technique is all over the shop. It just looks weird and wonky and uncoordinated. And he missed it. And it should have been an easy goal. He can go to St Kilda if he's doing that. Sam Doherty, an absolutely disgusting pass. And he's been bad all game up until this point. Turnover. Maynard missed. It was just getting ugly. Lucky that didn't end up as a goal. I don't know if you guys remember that one. But Doc has done that so many times this season. I don't know what's going on with him. I think he's done, man. Seriously, at the end of the season. Look, I would like him to stay in some kind of mentor role at the end of the season. But as a player, I think I'm done with him. Unless he gets his body right and he fixes this shit. I don't know, man. McStay got the next goal. They were just banging in goals here. Free kick against McGovern. They were both holding each other. It was actually a fucking bullshit decision by the umpire. Don't know if you guys remember that one. McStay banged it in from 15 metres out. Just back-to-back goals, 30-67. It's getting ugly. Our kick-ins are still a concern. Flat-footed statues. They had this vision of McGovern seriously wondering where the fuck he should kick it. And every single Carlton player is just standing there. Not moving, not creating space. Is that players getting lazy or is that coaching and game plan? I don't know. You guys tell me. Anyway, from that, Elliott got a goal. It was just, again, another bad kicking, uncontested mark inside 50. 31-74. I'm begging for someone to try something and impress me. Centre clearance. Elliott again on the lead. Mark and a goal. 31-80 with 9 minutes to go. And I'm thinking at this point, we're going to get done by 100 points. Motlop got a goal from a stoppage. A throw in. Nice snap. Kind of like Zach Williams' goal in the first quarter. Very similar. Then, disgusting defending and tackling from a stoppage. Doherty just let Sullivan run right past him. He lost his man completely. Then Evans on the follow-up just completely missed the tackle. And Sullivan scored an easy goal. It's 86-37. It's just getting embarrassing. Then, Moya is going for goal after Carroll did some awesome work down the wing to set him up. And you could see this coming. Before it even happened, he was getting too fucking close to Maynard before he kicked it. And he's kind of run off to the side. Whether Maynard has, heard the call of play on because he's gone with him. And he got that fucking close that when Moya kicked it, he got smothered. Collingwood rebound. They kick it to McStay, who's literally kicked a goal. 2 kicks, goal. We're going for goal on one side. And within fucking 5 seconds, Collingwood have scored a goal. It is just... I laughed. I fucking laughed. Unbelievable, man. 37-92 at this point. Then... Long for Collingwood got another goal. The boys have just given up. Cringy footy. It was 61 points, 98-37. Crisp then scored the next goal, 104-37. It was actually an outstanding set shot from the boundary line. Our players can't kick 10 metres out, and Crisp is just banging them in from 45 metres out on the angle. There's the difference, man. Zach with a late goal. Zach Williams snapped one from the stoppage. Charlie got the assist there. Late goal for us. Too little, too late. It was 45-105. 60-point lead to Collingwood going into the last quarter. Sorry, guys. At this point, I am just not giving one single solitary fuck. All I wanted to see was someone try and impress me in the last quarter. I was kind of half watching and half reading angry tweets from Carlton supporters. Seriously. Crazy, man. I'll go to the chat quickly before I go into the last. Arturo, Greek Con will be feeling very deflated. Oh, man. Where are we? No first round draft pick next year. We gave it away. Yep. We should have taken Ross Lyon as coach. What happened there? Something happened with Ross Lyon where... Did he not want to come in? Was he the first one we selected and then he didn't want to... He didn't agree with something or the approach that we had. I don't know. Something happened there and it didn't work out. But you know what? Saints aren't any better, man. Seriously. I don't know if he's the right man for them too. Limonade, who wouldn't you trade on our list is the question. It's a fucking great question, Limonade, seriously. Because right now, anyone is up for grabs. And anyone is on the table because something needs to happen. We need good draft picks. We need maybe players that have established themselves as quality players in this league. We need a bit of that. We need a bit of young blood. Some good high draft picks, yes. It's a hard one, man. I was having this conversation with my brother midweek, and it's just on that, Limonade. And if it meant winning a championship, a premiership, I'll do whatever it takes. Seriously, I don't care who has to go. If that guaranteed us getting to the promised land, at this point, I'm just like, just go for it. I don't care. Like, what the fuck have we got to lose? We're pretty much, if nothing changes, guys, even if we get all our full list back next year, Sam Walsh, Harry Mackay's, and we keep everything the way it is, nothing will change. We will end up in the bottom 4 next year. And that's why we need a new coach. Because I think Voss peaked before round 17 last year. That Geelong game, when we beat him by 10 goals, that was it. That was the last great game that we won under him. Minus the semi-final. Who do we want as our coach? I don't know, man. If Voss goes, Longmire's out there. What do you guys think of him? Do we go for someone like that, or do we go for just a brand new face? You know? Someone who's up and coming. I guess we've tried both. We literally have tried both. We tried Brendan Bolton. Teague. It went nowhere. Those days were rough, man. The Bolton and the Teague. Teague got us up and about to a degree. But Bolton, nah. I don't know if you guys were a fan of him or not. I wasn't. I hated every fucking bit of those years, man. Where we would be winning 2 games a year. Struggling to kick more than 3 or 4 goals a game. It was fucking unbearable. And it feels like we're going back into those days. Just in, Voss to contact the women's squad asking if they're busy for the next 7 weeks. Breaking news here on the Ball of Truth. There it is. Bottom 4 isn't out of the question this year, says Silent Storm. I agree, honestly, and I hope... I don't know what it means really in terms of draft picks, but I don't even care. I think it'd be insulting if we finished 9th or 10th right now. Honestly. We are the worst team right now. Oh, man. Oh, Craig. I know. Anyone. Put anyone in. I think we're all in agreement that, look, he's a good dude. I'm sure he's a good guy and the players get along well with him, but he's not the right man anymore, man. It's done. It is fucking done. He needs to go. And you know what? I said last week, even on Monday, that I'd be pretty upset if we sacked Voss after a Collingwood loss, because I didn't want to give them the satisfaction of, ha, we made you sack Voss. But after tonight, I actually don't care anymore. Whatever, man. Let him have that. Let him. If it changes our club for the better, let it happen. David Taylor, Cripps, TDK, Wiedering, Curnow, Walsh have lost all credibility and value on the trade table. And now this club are heading into abyss of being bottom for the next 15 years. I really hope it's not that long, man. Seriously. But yeah, honestly, all of those guys, they will be on the trade table. Graham Wright apparently is a ruthless motherfucker. So, man, I want to see ruthless decisions. And you know what? All the guys you just mentioned have not had good seasons. Cripps has not had a good season. TDK has not had a good season. Wiedering, his second half of the season, like the last month, has been awful for Jacob. Charlie hasn't scored in 3 games. He's been awful all season, really. Walshy, he's just comes in waves, man. I don't think his back is any good, and he's becoming injury prone now. So who knows? He might be up for it. Harry Mackay, mental health issues, injury issues. Fuck, man, we're a mess. We are a fucking mess. It just gets worse and worse and worse. In the last quarter, Moya scored a goal, and he took that nice mark between the 2 Collingwood players. Carroll got the assist. Sometimes Carroll has a beautiful left peg on him, man. Seriously. I think he will get better the more experience he gets. Then a nice goal for McGovern. Cowan, a beautiful run bursting through from the back. Fucking where was that all game? Where has that been all season? Sard is probably the only one who's ever done it. But Cowan this time, he's just like, fuck this. He burst through. Found Francis Evans, who found Moya. And then Moya handballed it to Gov, who had an easy open goal. Man, I actually stopped taking notes there, but I know we kicked more goals. Let's have a look. Who kicked the rest of our goals that quarter, man? That was it. Was it just those 2 goals? There you go. Maybe that's why I stopped taking notes. I think Collingwood got one right at the end as well. So the final score here, man, 8-11-59 to 17-13, 115, 56 points. Collingwood win. I mean, in the game that you're meant to respond to the last few weeks of bullshit, we go on and lose by 10 goals, basically, to Collingwood. Craig, if Curnow went to Thailand for a sex change, he still wouldn't kick a goal for the AFL. Keep him coming, guys. That is fucking hilarious. Oh, man. The Thailand narrative by you tonight, Craig. Are you there right now, man? Are you there? Too funny, man. Too fucking funny. Yeah, man. Fuck. Where do we go from here? We've got Brisbane on Thursday night next week. Do you guys expect anything different to what we've got tonight, last week, and the week before? I can honestly tell yous that might be the one for Voss. If they didn't want to sack him against Collingwood, they'll sack him against his old side. My God. And I do feel for him that I think he knows this is coming. And you don't want to see anyone lose their job, man. But we're just thinking Carlton here and what we need. And this is what needs to happen. He needs to go take every fucking coach that is around him with him, because they're not helping. They can get fucked too. It's unbelievable. Under the late, great Ron Barassi, half these fraudsters wouldn't get a game in the second, says David. Seriously, man. I know. The effort is just... There's no real effort. That is fake, fake pressure out there and fake fight. I didn't see anyone trying to energize or motivate their teammates or inspire them by fucking chase down tackle holding the ball or fucking... Where is the physicality, man? A fucking good hip and shoulder and hurt someone. Fucking lay a knee into Dacos or do something, man. Like, you gotta start hurting people, boys. They're too weak. They're too soft. And that ain't gonna get you anywhere. I would love to watch that press conference right now. I don't know if you guys have seen it or if it's even happened yet. I'll cover it on Monday for Monday Footy Fits. Because it will be the same bullshit that we're used to every fucking week. Yeah, look, we're not where we want to be. But come Monday, we'll talk about it. Yeah, we'll have those conversations. We'll reinforce that. It's the same thing over and over again. Bear Richo, Voss arrogance not liked by the players. I don't like it either. And I probably get it. Seriously, I think he needs to be humanized. He is too robotic in the way he speaks. And I don't think the message is getting across. Seriously, man. He uses the same words, the same sentences. And when the media ask him questions, he is programmed and he knows, to his credit, is very smart at avoiding the real issue. He will dance around it. And I've also said he's too nice. He's too nice to these players and not giving them tough love. And he's tough to the players that don't deserve it. He's got to be tough on the fucking leaders, man. They're the ones that should be taking the youngsters with them. It's on them. But yeah, blowing smoke up their ass too often, man. And that they've just become complacent. And they know that some players know they're getting a game every single week, no matter how shit they play. Tough sneeze, you poor bugger. I tapped out with the Blues after the Richmond game. Man, tough snizzo, I have the fucking blue face paint that I said I would do if Carlton won against the Pies. I said it against if we beat Hawthorn as well. It's still sitting there. I don't know when it's going to come out, man. If we beat Brisbane, I think this season's done. I don't even know if I'll wear it this season. But yeah, man. Guys, been gone an hour. There's not much more to say other than we suck. Our club is fucked. We need change. It will come. I mean, can it get any worse? Probably. But the change is coming. August 15th. When Graham Wright takes over, that has to start then. Swing and bring every change you possibly have to make this club better. But man, I mean, I think I'm out of here, guys. Enjoy your weekend. It's always hard after a loss like this. Ah, man, what do you do? Craig, Kerno said after tonight's game it will be a different Carlton next week. Oh, shut up! Get stuffed. What is this rubbish, man? All talk, no action. Empty promises, man. Tough sniz. We don't suck, they suck. We are awesome. Absolutely. This channel, I love you guys. Man, thank you so much for all your support. I love you all. And we'll be back here Monday. Maybe I'll go live so we can talk again. Because this has been fun. It's therapeutic. And, man, I don't know what else to say, man. Seriously. Unbelievable stuff. Guys, if you're new, subscribe like I said earlier. And go nuts in the comments. Go nuts in the live chat. Thank you, Zeke, for the super chat. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you all for watching. I don't know, man. I'm out. Thank you, Tough Sniz. David. Honestly, I cannot write fixing the wrongs. Oh, man. Very good. Very clever. I love it. Love you all. I'll see you on Monday for Monday Footy Fits, man. I'll plan something good for you. Shut up. Hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, turn the bell on for notifications. Shut up, I'm out. I'm done. See you later, guys. Love you all. Thank you very much. Oh, hang on. Adios. Good night. Oh.